Hi, it's Ronick from Ask.Audio here. We're at Musikmesse 2016 and we're at the Softube booth, which has a fantastic new offering. And here to tell me about Modular is Christopher. How you doing, man?
Yeah, I'm good, doing great, thank you.
Cool, you enjoying the show?
Yeah, we have a really great response to our new product, the Softube Modular. And it's a really cool new product, basically emulating Eurorack within a plug-in synthesizer. So this is a plugin that you can use both as a VST instrument and as an effect plugin, so you can route your audio through it as well, to use it to build your own effects basically, but also to make synthesizers. So this is Eurorack with authorized Duffer modules that we're circuit modeled very closely, and we also have modules from IntelliGel available. So this will be everything that will be available at launch. The basic package containing the 6 Duffer modules will be $99, and additional modules will be ranging between $29 and $49. So the basic package not only contains the Duffer modules, but also a lot of utility modules that's our own brand, that's part of the system. So you get
like the sequencer and the mixer.
Yeah, it's really tedious to buy a mixer, so we just included that in the package.
Yeah.
So
I like the fact that you've also got Heartbeat there as well, so your drum synth, people can bring modules from you, if they own it, they can bring modules in from that.
Yeah, exactly. So we wanted to bring our Heartbeat owners something extra. So if you own our drums and Heartbeat, you can use the Heartbeat drum modules and add and control them via CV in the virtual CV in the system. So
that's really cool. Okay, so can you show us a few? I mean, I've heard a few patches already.
Yeah.
To be honest, I'm really excited about Modular. This looks like a really cool system, and I'm really happy that you've worked with Doper and a few others. Are you planning on working with any other Eurorack manufacturers to kind of model their hardware as modules here?
Yeah, we already have an ongoing conversation with other manufacturers as well. So there's additional models come out this fall. So there will be updates to this.
Brilliant, cool. Okay, let's have a listen to some of the patches that you've got. Sure. Also, I guess it must be quite easy to do kind of MIDI control, mapping of these modules.
So I already mapped some of the parameters in this patch to the complete controller here. So up here we have something that we call performance panels, which is a great way of displaying the focus of the patch, the interesting things that you might want to use performing live. So this is an easy way to highlight what's important in your patch. So it's kind of a macro basically. So for instance, this frequency knob slaves the frequency knob down in the VCF module.
Yeah, this reminds me of smart controls in Logic, for example. It's like, so you can kind of like macro map things.
Yeah, something like that. So this is kind of a basic Moog patch. So let's go to another patch, something to display how it's working.
So you got the sequencer in here now.
Yeah. So here's a simple kind of sequence patch.
I love the kind of the cables that you've got.
Yeah,
it's very kind of like futuristic, but very useful. I like the way they're going to disappear when you're not over them too. So.
Yeah, we wanted to make something useful and pretty too. I'm not sure about the colors. It's a little bit Easter egg-ish right now,
yeah,
but
it is a bit Easter egg.
Yeah, we'll see if we the end version. This is still in a beta stadium, so beta stage. So it will be.
The colors might change.
Yeah, it will be ready in May 11th when we release this. So here's another paraphonic patch using 4 voices. So we have quadraphonic MIDI to CV gate converter here built in with voice routing.
See people using the modular hardware in conjunction with modular from Softube?
Yeah, we have some support for that because the auxiliary outputs from the modular supports DC output from if you have a sound card that supports DC, so you can interface with your real life hardware as well. So.
Yeah, and of course one of the advantages, as we talked before about the Softube modular, is the fact that you don't need to buy multiple versions of the same module. You can just copy and paste them, so it's quite cool.
Yeah, so for instance, if you buy a intelligent Rubicon model out of us, you can use it as many times as you want, basically.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, so this will be available May 11 for basic package $99, additional modules ranging from $29 to $49.
Cool. I'm also very interested as well, if I could ask one more question. I'm just curious about the process of like emulating the hardware. Was that a real challenge for you guys to do?
We approach modeling of the URAC modules the same way as we approach, for instance, modeling a guitar amp or a mix desk. We have a really elaborate way of measuring hardware to get full frequency response and a big database of measurements of how the hardware works, and then we do schematics analysis, of course, and create a mathematical model in the computer that matches the frequency response, the answer, the measurements we got from earlier. So, and then you fine tune it to the measurements, and eventually in the final stage, A/B tested with the hardware again. So yeah, it's a long process, but rewarding.
Rewarding, yeah. And I'm guessing you can save presets here very, very easily, of course. So that's another big difference.
Yeah.
Which is obviously a bonus. Yeah. Thank you so much, Chris.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.